kind of destabilize the landowners. So one way that he could destabilize some of the landowners, the rich landowners, was to allow these invasions, these squatters. And so they weren't always the best of people. And so like there was a huge invasion behind the stables where I was at. Like, a couple hundred people came in and just took over a huge field and started living there. So, if a person's willing to steal land, they're definitely willing to steal it all.
And then one day, this disappeared.
I mean, when I first saw that he wasn't there, it was horrible. I mean, I felt like, I can't even describe it. I mean, I felt like, what if I lose him? What if I never see him again? Because they would kill him and they would mix his meat with cow meat and they'd sell it cheap in the market. So there was a real possibility that I would never find him. And one neighbor was a child kidnapper. That's what they did. And the other neighbor was an assassin. There was really no law at the time. Just whatever. Money was the law, basically. So it was terrifying.
But John had to get Judas back, so he snuck into the squatter's camp.
I had to get my friend back. So he was tied up, obviously. Like, I could just whistle and he'd come. He knew my whistle, he knew my voice, and he'd come to me. But since he was tied up, he couldn't come to me, but he was Brett. So I knew where he was at. And so I went in like at midnight and I stormed out. I found him, he was standing there waiting for me. And we walked out and didn't see a single person. So to me, I was really thankful for that. I was much more careful with him after that.
Finally, after months of paperwork, John and Judas were allowed to pass through Colombia and continue on their journey.